Yo! Welcome back to the world of anime games. My name's Globku. Bit ill today, bit sick. We got full nose going on, so we got sick voice Globku in the house, but also we got a healthy Rinne again. How's it going? Hi, Rinne. How are you?
Hey, yeah, it's healthy. I hope you guys are enjoying this intro because unfortunately I am not today. This is not coming through.
No,
not coming through. Very sad. But I'm happy for you. So whatever, doesn't matter.
Aw.
Let's talk anime news.
Let's talk
big
anime
week.
news.
Big week. It was well, you were on vacation this week, sort of.
Most of it, yeah.
And
came back on Thursday to cover the Naruto DLC coming to Shinobi Striker, and it didn't come out.
Didn't happen.
Didn't happen.
You know what? But I feel like I don't know if you did you rest more? Like was this better than not having Naruto on your vacation week?
No, it was the same.
It was the same.
I think it was the same. I think today would have been a lot more intense. I think yesterday was about the same.
Yeah. Today would have been intense as it's gonna be next week because it's usually the day that I make thumbnails, I edit, you record stuff, Vegeta's edits. Always a very busy Friday. Honestly, I think this was for the best. So we kind of handled it. Let's see how today's video goes, but we handled it.
Yeah.
But yeah, Naruto. Big character.
Big character, attack type. We talked about him last week. We thought he was gonna be out this week, but he's not. So almost for sure next week the character will be here. We have some new screenshots, but that's about it. The character has not come out, not yet, at least. So with that, we wait for the update to drop. But until then, we have a new Water 7 trailer from Piece Odyssey. I got a tweet saying, yo, you should react to this. We got some new gameplay and new mechanics going. I didn't see anything new exactly. I mean, it's Water 7. It's exploring a new area. It looks like a cool area to explore, honestly. Like a lot of more open areas or like plazas instead of just narrow corridors, which was most of what we got so far. But yeah, it's going through the One Piece story, the pre-time skip, but these are post-time skip characters, and I think we talked about this already, but you're going down memory lane, reliving the stories that you've already lived, but you're the advanced characters, so how do you not one-shot everybody? You either have to nerf these characters or have to buff the enemies, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, looking good, as always. We've talked about it in the past, like this game keeps looking good, and I want to explore all these areas even though I don't follow the anime. The one thing, like in regarding content, and we haven't really spoken about this yet, but like I even though I want to cover this game and we'll do our best to cover this game when it comes out, the videos are just not performing that well in terms of reactions and stuff like that. I don't think there's a lot of interest when trailers drop for this game. I think the review is going to be successful. A lot of people are going to be wondering if this game is going to be good or not. But I feel like a lot of people are already judging this game as a bad game before even trying it out, just because it's an RPG. So I think it was sort of a miss on their part in that regard. They went for a genre that apparently One Piece fans don't like, and it sucks because honestly this looks very, very good. But we'll see. In terms of content, I really don't know. We'll probably do a review, maybe a preview. We'll see what we can pull off from this game, but I don't think people should expect much more than that, honestly.
Yeah, I would add that it's a genre that One Piece fans in the West are maybe not looking forward to, because Japan and RPGs usually do pretty well. That's what I would add.
Yeah, no, it makes sense, and that's a very, very good point too, because this game might sell, well, in Japan, but we'll see. I don't expect that much.
It is definitely not a game on the scale of 7 Deadly Sins, and I don't think I will shut up about it, because the fucking 7 Deadly Sins is the game that's getting the biggest budget game I've ever seen for anime. It's not One Piece. the GOAT, the best-selling manga of all time. Nice.
Would One Piece work in that format, though?
Yeah.
You think so?
I think you have to make a lot of smaller places and make the big open world be more of a sea exploration game. But yes, it would work in that format, I think.
That is straight up Genshin, right? That is straight up Genshin. Even the combat, the animations, everything looks like Genshin. And I think that is probably one of the reasons why they adapted that specific IP and not one of the big ones, because they would have to make changes. Maybe One Piece is the one that is closest to a Genshin, but again, they would have to make a lot of changes, and maybe they didn't want to think about that. They just want to, Genshin, and we want to do a Genshin. I don't know what other animes, honestly, would be able to do that.
One Piece has so many characters that it could definitely do something like that. Way more than Seven Deadly Sins, I will say. So I don't even know how if there is a gacha system on Seven Deadly Sins. I mean, the game is on mobile, so you assume it does, and it seems to be following the Genshin's model a lot. But you don't have that many characters to make a full-fledged Genshin Impact thing. And it seems like the characters have so many unique abilities. Like in the first trailer, we saw Diane creating a rock bridge. Like they feel essential to develop some puzzles and some traversal challenges that you cannot lock those characters behind a gacha system. So I'm curious to see how that game handles it.
Which would make everything even more... I think that actually makes everything even more insane, because if you think about it, if this game has a high budget, for sure. If this game is not monetized that way, it will solely be based on sales. The revenue will solely be based on sales. So that means that this game needs to sell a lot to make up for the fact that it is a high budget game. And being Seven Deadly Sins, I don't know, man. It's just I'm super thankful for that game, because we love anime games, and maybe sometimes we ignore some stuff because we love the IP, and we kind of ignore stuff that we wouldn't ignore if it was other games.
Right.
Me and you, we're very specific because we have limited time, so we look for the best games we can.
Yes.
And maybe anime we don't do. First, because we have an anime channel, but also sometimes we have fun and we play games that are not as good as they should have been, and we still have fun.
Welcome to the Globco channel. Sometimes we have fun.
Sometimes we have fun.
Sometimes.
No, actually, no. Covering games is a lot of fun, even when they turn out bad. Now, after the game comes out, we don't want to keep covering them if they're bad. That's the difference. Because up to the point where the game releases, it's a hell lot of fun, man. Yeah. I love covering and discovering the games, and even like discovering that the game is gonna be bad, I think is a fun process. But for this one specifically, Seven Deadly Sins, it's not even about the anime. This game looks amazing. Like this game, if it makes it to the more general gaming fans instead of just anime, that would be great. We'll see how they do marketing.
The way Genshin broke out of the gacha crowd and into mainstream.
Exactly.
I know what you mean. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. I from everything I'm seeing from Seven Deadly Sins, and we kind of segued from One Piece to Seven Deadly Sins, even though there's nothing new that we haven't talked about last week, but it's just a small comparison between, this manga that's been super successful is getting this kind of game, and this manga that had its success doesn't even get a budget for a decent anime show. Well, look at what they're doing with it.
And it gets this, like even the city, the NPCs in the city, all of these animations, how alive everything looks, crazy looks. And I just thought of something. Imagine a Pokemon game with this style. That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be
fantastic.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic. Well,
so for the Switch 3,
they don't have the Switch doesn't have the power as the Pokemon fans' excuses. They haven't played Xenoblade. Moving on to fighting game news. Sin Kisk has been released for Guilty Gear Strive. The character is out. As usual, the general consensus is, wow, he's weak as fuck. But then, you know, players just spend some time with it, and maybe they have some other opinions. I just saw Supernoon tweeting, no, this guy is strong. I don't know what to believe. I would say that looking at his moveset, I don't think it's super inspired, because it's a very by-the-numbers character. DP, Lariat, the one gimmick is follow-ups cost stamina, right? That's the thing. He has an extra meter that's a stamina meter. He can eat food to refill it, or it just refills over time. And you can follow up pretty much every move he does with another attack if you have stamina, if you want to spend it. Other than that, seems a very by the numbers.
Yeah, and disclaimer, very biased.
Oh, food does not refill at all? Oh, they got rid of that mechanic? Okay. So you can eat food, but it doesn't refill the stamina. What does the food do? Oh, gives buffs. Yeah.
Oh, gives buffs.
Yeah, food's not like a Faust buff system where it's like whatever you eat gives a certain effect. That effect is also random for a random amount of time.
A random amount of time. Did not expect that. The random effect. Yeah, I think I got that from the breakdown here. But the random amount of time is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, this character, the word I would use is underwhelming. And like, again, this is coming from someone who's not a big fan of Strive. Like, the character looks exactly like Kai. It's one thing. Yeah, he has a flag. That's a different weapon. But all of the moves that he's doing, I think we've seen. Like, his kit is very similar to every other move in this game. Yeah, the stamina system is kind of cool. But like, since the character design and the other moves are so similar, I know, I feel like it's a bit underwhelming as visually and like gameplay wise. If he's a good addition to the roster in terms of balance or not, it's not my place to say because I don't know the game enough. But in terms of like the character itself, the hype around, ooh, this character looks nice or not, I know it looks a bit underwhelming.
Yeah. On the other hand, it does look like a character that's very easy to pick up and play. So if you're a casual Strive player, I'd say this is probably someone you can master in a pretty fast amount of time. Well,
is he the first? The first character that is easy to play? Because I think even Baiken, like the way she tethers, is kind of complicated. I don't know. This feels like the first character.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah, Gold Lewis has the crazy half circle motion.
Oh my god.
Jacko has the setups. And yeah, all that stuff. We got Happy Chaos, which also has a bunch of management. Baiken. You might be right. This might be the easy to pick up character, the first one.
It's just a shame that it's also the character.
Testament was easy. Okay.
Oh, I see. Yeah, but look, Testament.
But even Testament had like the throw the crow and then the projectile follows the crow type of stuff. Now there's some technicality there. This is the closest to Anji I've ever seen a character be. It's just okay. Go and do
also says Baiken is really easy because you can just not do the rope stuff. Yeah, but you can. And that's the possibility. I don't think there's any particular move that makes this character that difficult. Yeah, you have the stamina cancels and that adds depth. But yeah, that's my feelings towards the character.
Alrighty, and that is Sin Kisuke. Staying on the train of fighting games, King of Fighters 15 announces a season 2 of DLC. The next season for characters starts in January. Also balance patch and all that good stuff. And they've also announced in January you will have the rollback beta for Samurai Showdown. So cool stuff. Cool. KO.
That's
who are these? SNK. SNK has promised this before, so now you're getting dates. Crossplay inbound.
That's also very cool.
I didn't see that.
That's fantastic, actually. That's fantastic. Yeah, this game has found its success, and you know it didn't hit as much as other fighting games, but it is a game that has a lot of following, and I think the game looks pretty cool. I don't vibe with the 3v3 the way they do as much as I would like to. But even at UFA, like big crowd watching the game, people popping off, like it's a hype game. So that's cool.
Yeah. Yeah, Samurai Shodown got delayed to 2023. Crazy, right? Yeah, and the main problem with KOF, the matchmaking, I didn't hear anything about that, so we'll assume everything stays the way it is. To close out on fighting games, JoJo's Bizarre Adventure All-Star Battle R just announced that coming December 1st, Pucci will be in the game. Now, Pucci was a character that was available in All-Star Battle. They pulled him out, needed some extra time to work on him, and now they're releasing him again, December 1st, which I believe is also when the rest of the Stone Ocean comes out on Netflix. So maybe they are timing that for spoiler reasons. We'll see. It is a weird thing when you have so many spoilers in your game, but to hold Father Pucci out, it's crazy.
Sure, yeah.
But also, weather reports, weather forecasts. This is new. This is a brand new character. He did not make it into All-Star Battle, so he's coming to All-Star Battle R as a brand new character. We will check him out, see what's up with this guy. And also, we're getting a new stage. In fact, there's a whole roadmap complete with balanced adjustments. So when Pucci, Forecast, and the stage come out, all three at the same time, you will get a balance patch. So December, probably December 1st. Then you have another character with another balance patch, another character with another balance patch, another character with another balance patch. There's the roadmap, pretty good roadmap. It's going to keep this game alive until late spring, hopefully. And I've been talking to the competitive community. They want me to host some tournaments, so I think we'll give it a shot. It's not wanted or anything of the sort. They do have their own systems. Instead of AWS server, they have a shadow server, whatever that means. So yeah, excited to host one of those tournaments, see how well it does, and see if we can support that community even further. If I do these tournaments, it will be on the YouTube. It will not be on the Twitch. So make sure to subscribe to Globku Live. An edgy server, yeah, the shadow edgy server.
So here's my question: Is weather forecast paid DLC, or is it?
According to this tweet, is free. Play both characters and a new stage for free.
Oh, what a weird thing, though.
Yeah,
what a weird thing to release this.
I agree.
Amidst the season pass.
So the season pass promised 5 characters, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Forecast would be 5, right? But now it's free.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we'll take free, Ender, but it is weird.
Now, what did I pay for on the season pass? There's a value proposition there.
Yeah, but for sure there's gonna be another character.
Pass was 4 characters, my mistake.
Oh, that's it then.
If the pass was 4 characters, my mistake. This makes absolute sense.
Still weird that there's 2 free characters in a stage in the middle of a season pass. But hey, we'll take it.
Yeah, they had announced that Pucci was gonna be free before release. But weather forecast is news. So that's pretty cool. Yeah. In other news, Kakarot got its first gameplay from the Bardock DLC. I did not react to this because it's literally just gameplay. It's, you know, like Kakarot is fun to play, but the combat is not the most fun thing to react to. You can't really learn much from this because it's Kakarot combat. You've seen this already. I did learn one thing, but that is very specific to me, which is this. I will pause when Bardock does a super attack. I need Bardock to do a super attack.
Just the stage looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like the way they just have like a bunch of people fighting in the background. I take it that's people fighting. That's what it seems. You know, it's just
there it is. There it is. Ah, fuck! I missed it again. All right, read that last ability, folks. Body impact. Body impact. We can speedrun this game. We can speedrun it. Bardock has body impact. We're golden. That's all we need. We don't need anything else.
You could speedrun it too, but
yeah, well,
it would take longer.
Yeah, true.
You know, I don't know this. You know what I think about, like, It's such a weird gameplay to release. Because, like, it's kind of spoilers. This is a good fight. This is a good arena to fight. Why would you show me this? I don't know. It's a whole fight, too. Let me go through this when I play the game. But, you know, create hype. That's how you do it. And probably, like, this DLC is also much bigger than just this fight, so...
Oh yeah, 100%. But yeah, this is kind of the Saiyans arriving at a planet and conquering it, right? It's kind of the arc I'm most excited for is like seeing Bardock before he realizes, yo, Frieza's evil, and he's just like following his orders. Seeing that transition, I think, is what's really interesting about the Bardock story. There it is, body impact, do it. So much damage.
And that's what I mean. Like this is an interesting gameplay as a reaction / hype trailer in a way that it doesn't really matter because we want to play this and we want to go through this and we like experience this while we play, not through trailers. That's the main reason why we didn't.
Even that super attack that just took down like dozens of enemies, that's reused from the Frieza DLC. So yeah, nothing new really, but it's here and they're ramping up promotion, I guess.
Yeah, looking forward to this.
Looking forward to this. Last but not least, let's get Ender up in here. It's time for Genshin. Yo, Ender up, what's going on with this trailer?
Yeah, I'm that person. Okay. So, they're doing spooky stuff in Inazuma for some reason.
Uh-oh.
I don't know why. The more important
Halloween
part is...
was last month.
Yeah, exactly. Genshin is terrible at timing this stuff.
Looking character. Jesus.
And we're finishing up the Scaramouche shit. The Archon Quest didn't complete his little arc, so this is what this half of this update's for.
Okay.
And then we're finally getting new endgame content in the form of a PvP card game.
What?
Y'all want to play Gwent, but Genshin?
Yeah. Well, answering the community's biggest criticism, give us more endgame, finally. And it's a fucking card game?
You have house building in this game, right?
Genshin Impact?
Yes. You can play Animal Crossing.
You know, you have house building and you have cards now. Like, it's just, you know...
Yo, house building just got easier. You can just copy-paste other people's houses now.
I have been doing that. It's great.
Oh, shit. Wait a minute. This is potentially dangerous. A card game within a gacha? That's dangerous, man. That's... People are gonna.
Can you
oh my
pull
God.
for cards?
For the cards.
Can
Let's
you
go.
pull for cards? Oh man.
I have no idea.
This game is gonna make a billion more, just because of the card game.
A billion more.
People are gonna pull for the best cards and win Yu-Gi-Oh battles.
Why is this guy playable? He's a bad guy.
Because money.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and also there's always two sides to a story, man. Don't be like that.
It's not the first bad guy they made playable. Goddamn child.
When you're for 2E, you're either dead or you're playable.
That's how it goes.
Rest in peace, La Signora.
Yeah.
Oh my God, this looks cool.
Yeah, that's the new playable character, but he's also a boss fight. A weekly boss. But yeah, well, it's confusing. It's not the first time, though.
This looks as good as 7 Deadly Sins. Yeah.
That's gonna do it for anime news. Thanks for watching Around the Bush. Let's take some questions and see what you guys are up to. Let's do it.